Hi friends, welcome to YogstalkEnglish. Thank you for supporting my videos. Yesterday, Trump has signed the proclamation for 100,000 visa fees for H-1B visa holders. There are a lot of confusions around this. This should be applicable to the existing H-1B holders or F-1 student visas. Most of the videos are confusing in the YouTube. So I have read all those proclamation details properly. That is the reason my video is delayed. So I will give you each and individual person like H1, H4, F1. How does it affect you? Okay. If you are new to my channel, kindly please subscribe. I've been requesting you. It's a free of cost. So just consider subscribing me and help me to grow my channel. Let's get back to the topic. This proclamation signed yesterday applicable is more or less for entry permits. So the difference between a proclamation and an executive order is proclamation will be used for mainly foreign related issues. Like recently, Trump has signed a proclamation on the Harvard University. They should not hire any foreign students. Means that any foreign student cannot apply for the Harvard University and get an admission. So same way, he has signed this proclamation especially to control the foreigners coming into the United States.
The H-1B non-immigrant visa program. This is supposed to allow highly skilled laborers who work in fields that Americans don't work in to come into the United States of America. What this proclamation will do is raise the fee that companies pay to sponsor H-1B applicants to $100,000. This will ensure that the people they're bringing in are actually very highly skilled and that they're not replaceable by American workers. So it'll protect American workers, but ensure that companies have a pathway to hire truly extraordinary people and bring them to the United States.
We need workers.
How does it applicable and whom does it applicable to? H-1B visa holder currently out of United States means if you went to India and you are in India now, if you want to come back to the US with your stamping is done, if you come before 21st September 12 a.m. means that if you enter in US by 11:59 without delaying or port of entry completed, you don't have to pay any money. But if you are coming after the 12 a.m. 21st September means that your employer is responsible to pay that $100,000. So all H-1B holders who are outside the United States, maybe you went for a holiday, maybe you went for a stamping, or you went to look after your parents, or you want planning to come back for any reason. If you are outside United States, you want to enter into United States, you will have to pay $100,000. Means that you don't have to pay. Your employer has to arrange this and pay. So next, what about the new H-1B visa holders that coming in this year? Whoever selected in this lottery and applied the H-1B visa, they will have to pay as well. If they are already in this country, which is definitely not possible because that procedure is not completed yet. So more or less this is going to start in October. If you got your H-1B visa, you wanted to come to United States and finding a job through the consultancy, your consultancy have to pay $100,000. This is a big problem for the people who are coming on consultancy and finding a job. So that consultancies will now not pay $100,000 means that you already paid so much to make this H-1B visa. That money is just simply gone. They are not going to return your money, isn't it? And on top of that, they definitely don't pay $100,000. Who will pay $100,000 for your talent? There are so many people in United States. So consultancy route is now closed. New H-1B holders who are in India wanted to come to United States, their route is now closed. Then the next point is H-1 visa holders who are in United States. At the moment, there is no effect on them that they can continue to work as whatever that visa they have, they can go for extension. Everything is perfectly fine. The big catch in here is like, if your visa stamping is finished, you can still continue to stay in the United States as long as you don't leave the country. Imagine if you have emergency back home that you want to travel to India. If you want to come back, you will have to have a stamp ready in your passport. Without that, you cannot come back. That's where it applies again. Once you leave the country, 100,000 rule is applied as an entry permit. Your employer have to pay. So that is the big catch. For F1 students, if they are moving from F1 to H1, which is a change of status, they are fine as long as they are in United States. The current rule actually says you don't have to travel to India to get it stamped. You can still continue as long as you have the legal status, like the F1 legal status, OPT legal status, then OPT to H1 legal status. Whatever that legal stay, length of stay is legally valid, you can then stay in United States and then you change to H-1B visa. But there are some new rules already in the Federal Register which is soon going to take effect. According to those rules, the stamping when you change of status is mandatory. Means that if your F1 visa is finished and then you are jumping into H-1B, you will then have to go to India and get it stamped and come back. That's where another catch. Now, your employer has to pay 100,000 unless you are a very talented, very highly skilled and your skills are very much important to the company. Who's going to pay $100,000? Imagine if they want to pay 10 H-1B holders, that's going to be $1 million. That's where that serious decision has taken by the Trump government. So what they are saying is companies has to take locals, train them, give them a job. Otherwise, you pay $100,000. So if you want to hire a foreign talent, pay $100,000. They want to hire highly skilled people, means you're paying $100,000 to the government on top of the H-1B visa fees, whatever it is. That person should be highly skilled and he should be used for United States government. That's what the catch is actually. Main important thing in here to control the H-1B abuse. Yes, H-1B is perfectly abused. Everybody knows that people are working 2 jobs, 3 jobs, and they are just like, going to the consultancies. They messed it up. They completely messed it up. So only the important thing in this particular proclamation is if you are leaving the United States, you have to pay and come back. Next important thing, the DHS is planning to do something very important. If your stamp is run out at the moment, as long as you are in United States, you're fine, legally stay. The new rule is going to be, if your visa stamping is finished, you must go back, get it stamped and come back. That is another very big catch, that H-1B is completely going to be clean. Even if your I-140 application is pending, you still on a H-1B, right? You're just using that as a tool to extend your visa until your green card is processed. But what happens if your stamping in the passport is finished? There is no choice but to travel to India, get it stamped and come back. That's where again the catch is, your employer has to pay 100,000. So that's where more or less they are catching all these entry points so that these H-1B holders will be completely eliminated from United States. So they are considering all these aliens, they are treating like aliens, they wanted to send them back so that the American development, American employees, American citizens can get a job. In a way, this will be good because a lot of Indians have gone to America for the past 30-40 years, settled down there, and their children also United States citizens. They will be affected as well just because of this H-1B. I know we are competitive to our own people, but it is good for the US citizens. In a way, Trump move is really good. Actually, he is looking after his own country, right? If everybody president or a prime minister does the same thing, right? That is really helpful to the country. Okay friends, this is what I just want to share in this video. If you have any questions, please mention in the comments. But the simple rule is, this is a entry permit charges, like toll gate in India, we are traveling on a car, like you'll have to pay toll gate, right? So it's the same way, toll tax. If you want to enter in the United States, you will have to pay $100,000. Okay. If you like this video, kindly like, share, subscribe to my channel. Thank you.